Just one question before we begin. Are you ready to see skin-tight clothing like in Queen's Blade, a sexy harem like in Hybrid X Heart Magius Academy, or you just want to see more compromising angles in clothing with ample amounts of oppai and thighs like in To Love Ru?
Hell yeah! That's what I'm talking about!
Well then look no further. With our selection of ecchi anime, you will be reaching for the tissues with lightning speed. Hey guys, it's Animan here, and today we are counting down on the top 10 ecchi anime of 2020. Before we start, be sure to subscribe to our channel and press on that bell icon and set us all to be notified about our latest videos. At number 10, we have Monster Girl Doctor. Here in the town of Lindworm, where humans and monsters coexist, a new young doctor, Glenn, begins another day of perilous medical exams, where he's examining deep inside a mermaid's gills, stitching up a flesh golem's thigh, assisting a harpy in laying her eggs, or palpating every last scale on a dragon. Glenn is just doing his best to help these girls whose appearances and bodies are all so completely different. So why does he always end up in such a precarious position with his patients? It's all good though, because it's strictly for medical purposes, though he may come close to suffocating from the pressure of his Lamia assistant H3ntai's tail coiling around him. But still, the clinic is open for business in this medical fantasy that explores the physiologies of monster girls as never before. Well, to be honest with you, the video I put in this list is all based on ecchi aspects, so the story of some anime is not that attractive. But if you love ecchi anime and want to have some good time, then go for it, because you will see all kind of monster girls and their sexy expressions in this anime. At number 9, we have Super HX Eros. One of the most delicate components of anime is using edgy scenes and visuals. Sometimes it may not be necessary, and fans may as well become dissatisfied by its useless addition to the anime. On the other hand, if edginess is used as a primary drive, it also becomes hard to watch. However, Super HX Eros is an anime that breaks all extremes as discussed above, and it has become one of the funny anime that I've watched. The main reason is because the entire story is completely ridiculous. Essentially, it's Power Rangers on crack. HX heroes use special devices called the HX Eros to use their erotic energy to save the planet from Kiseichu, monsters who want to take everyone's erotic energy to take over the planet and make the human race extinct. Oh, and it's not over yet. When the HX heroes kill a Kiseichu, they have all of their clothes ripped off of them. Everything about this is ridiculous. Plot makes the anime adds to great comedy and actually makes me want to watch more of the anime. Furthermore, the backstories of all the characters are enjoyable, and as the story progresses, we actually start to see some character development in all of the HX heroes, which is actually kind of great. However, while the story is a little bit interesting, it obviously isn't anything close to a masterpiece. Either way, if you want uncensored content, wait for the BDs, the DVDs, or whenever that version is up. At number 8, we have Peter Grill in The Philosopher's Time. Peter Grill is known throughout the land as the world's strongest fighter. He has a girlfriend who he's steadily trying to get closer with. Life is good for him, until he realizes that dozens of women who want to bear strong children are all vying for his seed. Lucky bastard. This season of anime rarely leaves much to be desired. I enjoy a lot of the shows. I understand the appeal of ecchi or lewd anime, but come on, at least make it so we weebs can feel guiltless while we watch a loser get some. Cheating and taking advantage of women? Is this what we have to look forward to in the show? I don't mind harems as long as it's clear the guy's not tying himself down. But in this one, he fell in love with someone and promised to marry them, then proceeded to cheat like he couldn't control himself or like he just had no say in what was happening. And there are too much fucking light in the anime covering up all the best parts of every episode. I hope the uncensored version comes out soon. At number 7, we have Uzaki-chan Wants to Hang Out. The story revolves around Hana Uzaki, a 19-year-old high school girl with huge watermelons despite of her short height. She was thrilled to discover that she's attending the same college as her high school upperclassman, Shinichi Sakurai. But after a year of watching him just laze around, she comes to the conclusion that he's turned into a loner. Therefore, she decides to spend as much time with Shinichi, believing that him being introversive or intimidating is uncool and unacceptable. Beginning her project to have Shinichi experience a fun lifestyle, Uzuki stalks him on his privacy like an annoying pest. Will Shinichi ever make her understand that he prefers doing things by himself, or will he be won over by Uzuki's zany charms? This might just be the start of a beautiful relationship. So this is a comedy anime with ecchi elements. And well, it is good. Honestly, I'm watching it right now and I'm enjoying every piece of it. Some say this anime is boring, but I don't find it boring at all.
抜けなくなってしまって。
しまえ決闘
何すんすか。
すまんつい
At number 6, we have Plunderer. Our main protagonist, Lee, travels around the world of Alcia. He is a man with a dark past and a morally confused personality, but ends up finding new friends along the way. These friends end up trying to figure out the mystery surrounding Lee's past, but find out more than they bargained for. In all honesty, Plunderer was a train wreck from start to finish. But I found myself enjoying the ride nevertheless. Don't watch it if bad writing gives you severe brain damage. If you're in for something entertainingly bad, on the other hand, then Plunderer got you covered. Most of it comes from the characters doing bizarre actions or from random plot conveniences, enhanced by how seriously it tries to be taken. It's these golden moments that made it watchable in my opinion, because it was otherwise just a poorly written show. You know, sometimes when I watch shows of any kind, especially for ecchi anime, I like to just turn off my brain and just enjoy the show for what it is and bask in the fan service that's as ever funny as it can be. Do the same as me, and you will enjoy it. And number 5 is Gleipnir. Shuichi, our main character, has been suffering from a condition that turns him into a monster that looks a lot like a wolf mascot costume. Shuichi prefers to keep this condition to himself. However, while on a walk one night, he finds a burning building with a girl passed out inside. He transforms and carries her to safety, but he drops his phone. And the next day, Aoki Claire confronts Shuichi about his monstrous form, blackmailing him into telling her what he knows. Claire herself has her own issues, like searching for her sister who became a monster and killed their parents, and so on. The fucking alien appeared out of nowhere, started killing each other for their own desire, and things go on like that. Well, I should not add this anime in this list if it was only just an action anime, but it has a good amount of ecchi moments, so I had to add it in. It's basically a survival anime, and that's why I love it more. I can't wait for season 2. At number 4, we have Rent-A-Girlfriend. When I first decided to watch this show, my expectations were very low, but that first episode was so damn funny. I couldn't stop laughing. Dumped by his girlfriend, emotionally shattered college student Kazuya Kinoshita attempts to appease the void in his heart through a rental girlfriend from a mobile app. At first, Chizuru Mizuhara seems to be the perfect girl with everything he could possibly ask for. Great looks, cute, and a caring personality. Upon seeing mixed opinions on her profile after their first date, and still tormented by his previous relationship, Kazuya believes that Chizuru is just playing around with the hearts of men and leaves her a negative rating. Angry at her client's disrespect towards her, Chizuru reveals her true nature, sassy and temperamental, the complete opposite of Kazuya's first impression. At that very moment, Kazuya receives news of his grandmother's collapse and is forced to bring Chizuru along with him to the hospital. Although it turns out to be nothing serious, his grandmother is ecstatic that Kazuya has finally found a serious girlfriend, which has always been her wish. Unable to tell her the truth, Kazuya and Chizuru are forced into a fake relationship. This is a simple romance comedy anime with a unique twist that has not been touched yet. Out of most people, I actually enjoy the main character Kazuya, as it always makes the story more frustrating and making me always wanting to see more. At number 3, we have Tsukumomo, Season 2. Holy moly, Tsukumomo did it again. This is a good way to do a good ecchi anime. Implement a good story with an amount of soft hentai, make it a sensual, satisfying, and interesting anime. And this season surpasses the previous in pretty much every aspect. Plot significant fight scenes are straight up gorgeous. Sound design evokes precisely the necessary feeling and perceptions. And really, it's a masterfully crafted piece of art. If you think this is just an ordinary ecchi harem anime, you're partly wrong. There are some ecchi scenes, but the character design, story progression are awesome. I heard that the story is just getting better and is looking forward to season 3. Hopefully, they make it happen. At number 2, we have Food Wars, the 5th plate. Well, we all know about Food Wars, or Shokugeki no Soma, and we all know it is best known for 2 things: its rampant fan service and its equally foodgasmic nature. Unfortunately, the Food Wars Season 5 episodes was delayed due to COVID-19. But anyway, Considering how the manga's plot is laid out, it made sense for the 4th season to finish adapting the promotion exam story arc and leave a future story arc for a single core Food Wars Season 5. The 4th plate had a good stopping point, especially considering that the next 2 story arcs are short and focused on hot springs and beaches. The story skips ahead 4 months later to when things start getting a little spicy, and we're now talking about the food. Arena ends up sending Megumi and Soma to investigate a mystery at a hot springs resorts town, but the two find themselves sharing a single bedroom, and I am looking forward to this anime. And number 1 is Ishizoku Reviewers. In a world where many different humanoid species exist and prostitution is legal, countless diverse races from perky fairies to oozing slimes inhabit the world. Naturally, such a melting pot of creatures has a broad and alluring variety of brothels. With so many options to choose from, it is hard to decide with which Sucky Girl to have a meaningful interpersonal experience. Fortunately, a tight group of brave warriors has come together to enlighten the public. These perverted adventurers take it upon themselves to assess the appeal of all types of Sucky Girls through hands-on research, whether it be the scorchingly hot salamanders or the utterly humongous cowgirls. The Ishizoku Reviewers leaves no species behind. I know you have already watched this anime, so did I. Especially the uncensored version. I love this anime, man. Anyway, as for anime, this is the end of our list. I hope you guys enjoyed this list as much as I did, in more ways than one, I'm sure. But anyways, I hope you guys are all doing well. I love every single one of you, and you guys are basically what keep this channel going. I can't help but love our community so much, and you guys mean so much to me, because without you guys, this channel wouldn't even be here. So with that, be sure to like, share, and definitely don't forget to subscribe. And if you're feeling a little courteous, feel free to become one of our Patreons. It really helps us out to make sure that we can make more content just for you. And feel free to leave any requests that you would like to see in the future down in the comments below, as I am always reading your comments. Alright, but as for now, I'll catch you later. See you in the next one.